Darth Malgus was a powerful Sith warrior, bred by the Sith Empire to be a leader for their military, and to rise above the rest as a powerful icon of the dark side of the Force, who would lead his men into countless victories across the stars. Although Malgus was loyal to the Sith Empire and its leaders at first, over the decades of servitude, he grew to despise the hierarchy of the Sith, as he believed them to be weak. During this period of the Sith Empire and the Old Republic, Dark Lords were trained and bred for specific purposes. Some Sith were born specifically to govern over the Sith Empire, while others, like Malgus, were bred as warriors. I fight because that is what I was made to do, and the Empire is the instrument through which I realize my purpose. The Empire is war made manifest. That is why it is perfect. As Malgus fought for the Sith Empire, he came to the realization that they were not unwilling to bend the philosophy and rules of the Sith Order that their ancestors had set in place. Malgus witnessed that not only were the Sith solely focused on power, but they also believed that they had to deal peacefully with other parties in the galaxy in order to obtain that power. This belief directly contradicting what the Sith of old. To Malgus, this was heresy, as the Sith Code stated that the Sith take what they want because they can, and because they are powerful. The Sith believed themselves above all others in the galaxy, and that it is through this pursuit of power that a Sith reaches their true potential in the darkness. Equality is a myth to protect the weak. Some of us are strong in the Force, others are not. Only a fool believes otherwise. Malgus met his final straw with the Sith Order when he took the Jedi Temple on Coruscant and nearly died himself as a result. The Sith leaders, however, opted to bargain with the Jedi and the Republic and allowed them to have their temple back. It was at this moment that Malgus removed himself entirely from the current Sith Masters and declared that he despised the Sith for making an agreement with their sworn enemies, the Jedi. Malgus saw himself as a true Sith Lord who believed himself above the rest because of the power he commanded. He believed that those that dealt and spoke with the Jedi were cowards and that they fully failed to embrace the dark side of the Force and the philosophy of the Sith. Because of this, Malgus exiled himself and left the current Sith Order, forming a new Sith Empire that adhered more to the beliefs of the ancient Sith and refused to deal with those they deemed as lesser, especially the Jedi. Malgus believed the Jedi to be the weakest and greatest fools of all, as they did not use their power for personal gain, only the gain and benefit of others. Malgus believed this to be the ultimate insult, as those with power did not use it. Our survival demands a new empire, tempered by alien alliances, and strengthened by tolerance. I've seen the Empire's weakness. We must change to survive, but you're going about it the wrong way. You know the Dark Council would never willingly relinquish their power. In the end, however, it was this decision that ended Malgus, as both the Jedi and Sith Orders came together to form a strike team meant to kill the Dark Lord. At the beginning of his life, Malgus saw the Sith Empire as a perfect machine that pursued only the goals of the Empire and the Sith, and cared little for the Jedi beyond their total annihilation. Malgus was born and bred to be a warrior, and thus he was taught to hate the Jedi and their place as protectors in the galaxy. For decades upon decades, Malgus was trained specifically to kill and dismantle Jedi, and upon hearing that the Sith Empire he cherished and served had dealt with the Jedi for peace, Malgus removed himself from the Sith that he thought he knew, and established himself as the new Emperor as a true Sith Empire. Ultimately, however, Malgus would be defeated, and he would only be known as a footnote and the false emperor of a false Sith Empire. Ironically, though, Malgus served the true doctrine of the Sith, but he was eventually defeated by those lesser, those that called themselves Dark Lords, but would bend the doctrine. From many's point of view, Malgus would be the last true Dark Lord of the Sith before the time of Darth Bane and the Rule of Two. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed and want to help the channel out, be sure to hit the like button. Thanks again just for simply watching the video and your continued support on this Star Wars journey. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.